boys want to have fun too. Hi, everybody. Hi. Who watched me dance with Pitbull last night? I got like 400 text messages this morning, like, I took a picture of you, I got a video of you, and I'm like, did you watch Pitbull, or were you just paying attention to me at the front with Pitbull? But anyways, it was so much fun, and I'm so excited to be here again. I love these TW Talks. Big shout out to the CruiseWorld team for putting this together. We don't talk about our products, we don't talk about our host agencies, we're here because we love you, all of us. Love you guys so very much. So when they asked us to pick a quote, of course, we all were like, this is our moment. This is our chance to make a massive impact to 1,300 of you rock stars out there. What's my quote gonna be? So my quote is a little different than some of the other quotes, and it's a quote that I actually have read almost on a daily basis for the last 15 years or so. It's a long quote, so stick with me as I passionately share with you Marianne Williamson's quote, "Our deepest fear." Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented? First off, hello. Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. You were born to manifest the glory of God that is within you. And it's not just in some of you, it's in everyone. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is absolutely nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others do not feel insecure around you. And as you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give others permission to do the same. For as you are liberated from your own fear, your presence automatically liberates others. Pretty powerful, huh? I hope I did it justice. I love this quote because I feel like we should have said this, she should have done this 30 years ago when my son was born. Yes, I'm a mother of a 30-year-old, looking good, 5-year-old granddaughter as well. Go ahead, I'll take a moment, it's okay. Thank you. Well, it's true, I don't like to lie on stage. I don't, I think that's rude, right guys? That's so rude. And my hair is my own curls. That's the other question all of you guys always ask. Yes, it's mine. And you can touch it later on if you'd like. But I wish this quote had been around 30 years ago when my son was born, because I would have read it to him every single day. From the moment he was born, I would have read this quote to him every single day. Can you imagine the impact, the difference he would have lived his day, his life, knowing that every single day he walked in with boldness and confidence and unapologetically presented himself as himself, 100% that way. Now, I think I did a pretty decent job along the way, but can you imagine hearing this quote every single day, maybe reading it every single day, how that would change the way you work every single day, how it would make an impact, how you would finally see the true difference. James just talked about it, the true difference that you make. Scandinavian Airlines has a new commercial out, and it's called The Arrivals. Has anyone seen it? Okay, Google it when I'm done. You have to keep paying attention to me, but Google it when I'm done. It talks about the impact that you make, not just on the travel, but the arrivals. What happens when they come back from vacation? How do they make an impact in the lives of the people around them? So this is why I love this. The beautiful thing is, guys, is that you get a chance because of what you do. You have one of those jobs, you get a chance to make a massive impact every single day, multiple times a day. So let's break this down. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. So let me ask you a question. Are we just a bunch of scaredy cats? Yes, as a matter of fact, you are. We're all a bunch of scaredy cats. We're scared of the power that we have behind our lightness. You hear it all the time. I'm going to share a quick story with you. Anybody ever try to lose weight? Okay, you skinny bitches, I don't want to talk to you right now, but all of us fluffy people, you ever tried to lose weight? All right. In the attempt of me trying to lose weight, I had a conversation with myself when I entered the Weight Watchers clinic. Weight Watchers asks you your standard name, address, phone number, email, all that good stuff. And then the most important question on there, what is your goal weight? That was the most scariest question I had been asked in years. What is my goal weight? And here was my conversation in my head. My head went something like this. All right, so I weigh 190 pounds right now. I really should get down to 135. So I started to write 135, and I'm like, please stop it. I erase them. Who am I kidding? I haven't been 135 since I was in 7th grade, so let's not even try that, right? Then I said, all right, let's go to 150. I think 150, because at 150, if I calculated every 10 pounds you lose a dress size, I could be down to size 6. Yeah, 150. And then I was like, you're so stupid, Jennifer. What are you doing? You realize October, don't you remember October 11th, 1997, when you did get to 150? And you lost it by October 12th, you were 151 in 1997, that shit doesn't happen for you. You know it's not gonna work. I have a picture to prove it by one day at my goal weight of 150 pounds. So I settled on 165 pounds. Now, why did I do that? I was letting myself off the hook, because top performers, people who are so proud of themselves, aren't afraid of that light. They're not afraid of that light. They don't let themselves off the hook. So I don't want you to let yourself off the hook. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others do not feel insecure around you. Pitbull showed us that last night, right? And I would challenge you to think about something. And you hear these phrases all the time. We give you sales strategies all the time to try to figure out how to build your business and be better at what you do. We say things like, don't sell out of your own pocketbook. If you don't ASK, you don't GET, which is personally one of my favorites. Ask open-ended questions. Vicki said that to us yesterday. Start with open-ended questions. These are all great strategies, but unless you don't adopt this, there is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others do not feel insecure around you. Unless you get this, it doesn't matter. You said you booked a honeymoon, but really what you did was you kick-started the first 10 days of a 50-year marriage. You designed that for them. You said you booked a 7-night Caribbean cruise, but what you did was you gave the opportunity for a family of 4 to spend 7 nights together, where dad finally put his phone down. Mom really felt like she was being seen and heard. I know it's very 1950s, but it's true. And those kids are not just playing off that kinetic energy as they're going down the abyss or doing the zip line or all those other crazy rock climbing and go-karting. They're not doing that. You know what they're doing? They're building connections with one another that will serve as the foundation for how they treat one another as adults, as life gets hard and decisions have to be made. If they respect and enjoy one another and spend that time, there'll be good decisions made because of what you did, what you curated. Nothing enlightened about shrinking. I had a top agent call me this morning. I sent her a text yesterday with a lead, and she said, oh my goodness, thank you so very much. And she said, when do you think would be the best time for me to follow up with this? I'm gonna go with now because I just frickin' sent it to you. She did that because she's trying to be polite, but she's shrinking. She doesn't want to bother them. Ask yourself, how often do I say that? I don't want to bother them. I don't want to seem pushy. Screw it. People are relying on you. People are relying on you to do your job. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. For as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I want you to turn to each other and say, we make an impact. Right now. That's lousy. One more time. One more time. For the love of God, we make an impact. So why in the hell are you selling inside cabins? Why are you listening to that person that said, I need me and my 3 girlfriends to go to Paris for $700 a piece, including airfare, in 3 weeks? What are you doing? Don't shrink because you don't want them to be insecure. Liberate them by you showing that you don't have fear. You're confident. You're bold. You're unapologetic. You know what they need. That's your job. That's your purpose. That is our right. That is what you have the opportunity to do. I congratulate you for being here at CruiseWorld. TPI loves you. All of us love you. We created the Be the Curator campaign because we know you make an impact. And we want to support Tourism Cares because we know they help us in making that impact. I would encourage you to donate so that we can have some fun together tomorrow afternoon during our Price is Right theme. But most importantly, I want you to leave here with your shoulders back. Just do it right now. Round your shoulders back. My mom used to say, round your shoulders back and put your lipstick on. So boys, I'm excited to see what that looks like. Let your own light shine. Be bold. Thank you, guys. Have a great time.